All right, f prime of x is greater than 0, and we're given that the integral from 4 to 7 of f of t dt is 0. Which of the following could be a table for f? Okay, so let's talk about what we know. The first thing we know is that f should be increasing, right? That's what it means if f prime is greater than 0. So any of these that don't have the f values getting bigger are wrong, right? So this one gets bigger, but then it gets smaller, so it's not C, right? This one's getting bigger, bigger, bigger. That one's fine. These are bigger values. That's fine. These values are getting bigger. That's fine. And these values are wrong because they're not getting bigger. So right away, I can cross off 2 answers. The next piece of information is tricky. So I know it's 3 possible answers. It's answer A, answer E, or answer B. This piece of information is tricky because what this says is the area under f of t curve nets 0 on the window from 4 to 7. Okay, here's the problem. What that means is that between 4 and 7, I have to have some negative area and some positive area. That's the only way this works, because that's the only way the area can net 0. So see how these are all positive values? These are all above the x-axis. That would mean that the area would be positive because there's nothing to balance it out, so it's not E. By the same argument, these values are all below the x-axis, so the area between them would end up being negative, which doesn't net 0. But this one is the only possibility because there is area below the axis, there's area above the axis, so my area could net 0. And again, that's really not any number crunching, it's just some logical deduction.